In this video, I'm going to show you how I recreated the iconic Plaza Hotel from Home Alone 2 in Lego. I used thousands of Lego bricks, packed this build with tons of movie scenes recreated inside, so if you're a Home Alone super fan like I am, you're going to love this build. So, did I nail Kevin's hotel hijinks? Stick around to find out.
Guests of the new celebrity Ding Dang Dong stay at the world-renowned Plaza Hotel.
Home Alone is my all-time favorite Christmas movie. That's why I was so excited when Lego released the Home Alone house as an official set back in 2021. This set is awesome and one of my favorites, but there's one major problem with it. The set only recreates scenes from the first Home Alone movie. That's why, as the Lego New York City guy, I knew I had to take on the task of recreating the iconic Plaza Hotel that's featured very prominently in the movie. And let me tell you, building this might have been tougher than fighting the sticky bandits. To make this project easier on me, I had to basically think about it as two completely separate projects. Project 1, build the Plaza Hotel exterior, and Project 2, design a detailed interior with scenes from the movie.
Guests of the new celebrity Ding Dang Dong stay at the world-renowned Plaza Hotel.
The Plaza Hotel is a very detailed and historical building that's extremely iconic to New York City, so I knew I had to get this right. The building is very ornate and detailed, especially around the roof and the ground floor. I first picked what color of bricks I'm going to use: white, black, and sand green primarily. You could make an argument that parts of the roof are more dark green than black, but I decided black would look a little better. I also decided pretty early on that my plaza would look a little scrunched compared to the actual building. This is because I want it to actually be able to fit in my Lego New York City I'm building. So I decided it needed to fit on just 2 base plates. So now that I had my basic parameters, it was time to order parts through Bricklink. And to be honest with you, I wish I could have used a
stolen credit card
to buy all these pieces, because this build was going to be quite expensive. My pieces arrived and I basically spent 1 week straight building the entire exterior of the Plaza Hotel. A lot of the plaza is repetitive floors that look identical, so the real challenges were the ground floor and the roof, as those ones are different. But I am extremely happy with how they turned out. I integrated smaller windows around the building and especially on the roof. I think it makes the build feel bigger than it actually is, and will help to make this thing feel as fancy and grand as the real building. I took inspiration from the Home Alone house Lego set, with its hinging walls that help you see inside the build with ease. On one side of the building, every floor has walls that hinge open to help you see all the details inside. Not being able to see interior details of a build is the main reason I got eliminated from Lego Masters, so it's safe to say I try to incorporate this into a lot of my builds now.
Guests of the new celebrity Ding Dang Dong stay at the world-renowned Plaza Hotel.
Now, I personally think recreating New York architecture in Lego is very interesting, but I'm sure most of you want to see the inside with all its Home Alone 2 details. And I don't blame you, so let's get inside and check out the details. We'll go floor by floor and start with the lobby. Here's the check-in desk where you have to pay lots of studs if you want to stay here. I even made minifigs to represent the staff of the Plaza Hotel from the movie. You can also see the phones that Kevin uses to call and check in using his Talkboy. I have a big fireplace and a waiting area for guests, a chandelier, and yes, the down the hall and to the left guy. I wonder whatever happened to him. One of my favorite details is the elevator with its golden doors that take you to every floor in the building. Speaking of every floor, let's go to floor 2. Floor 2 has the pool that Kevin practices his cannonballs into. Oddly enough, the real Plaza Hotel does not have a pool. They filmed these scenes at the pool in a completely different hotel. But I thought since we're trying to recreate a bunch of scenes from Home Alone 2, I should include the pool. Look, I even made the old guys in the hot tub from the scene. The rest of the floor has a workout room with some goat yoga because remember, this place is really fancy. There's also a massage room and a sauna because every upscale hotel needs a pool, workout room, sauna, and a place to get a massage. Floor 3 is the ballroom. The Plaza has a very famous ballroom featured in lots of movies, so I made mine to take up an entire floor to make it feel grand. There's a stage for musicians to play, tables for guests, and a bar with lots of expensive drinks. It's the first time I've made a ballroom in LEGO, so I personally could not resist putting in a Ghostbusters reference, where Peter Venkman gets slimed by Slimer, and then they destroy a hotel ballroom trying to capture him. Now, the ballroom is not featured in Home Alone 2, but I felt like it was still worth making so the Plaza Hotel can host some really fancy parties. And now we're on to floor 4, which is by far my favorite. And that's because it has the most references to Home Alone 2, with Kevin's hotel room and bathroom. You can recreate Kevin sitting around eating ice cream while watching Angels with Even Filthier Souls on the TV. Or you can recreate the very famous bathroom scene where the concierge sneaks into the room and Kevin tricks him with the blow-up clown in the shower. And it can even dance. Or you can bring in the Plaza staff and have Kevin trick them with the movie.
I love you!
The rest of the floor has a room dedicated to Eloise. I was posting my building progress online, and so many of you said I needed to have an Eloise room just like the real Plaza Hotel. It's very pink and purple, and in my biased opinion, pretty adorable. And lastly, there's a small hotel room that's basically a smaller version of Kevin's room. I felt like there should be multiple rooms to stay at in the hotel, so it wasn't just this big hotel with one room. And floor 5 you might recognize from the end of the movie. This is the huge suite that Kevin and his family stay at. I included details like the Christmas tree with all the free presents from Duncan's toy chest.
All right, enough of this gooey show of emotion. All right, everyone, stick in. Yeah.
And even the huge bed that Fuller has all to himself.
Fuller, go easy on the Pepsi.
And now that you've seen my building inside and out, it's time to put all the floors together, light it up, and put it in LEGO New York City.
Guests of the new celebrity Ding Dang Dong stay at the world-renowned Plaza Hotel.
It looks great lit up, and I love getting to see all of those rooms even when the building is fully put together. The hinging wall feature works really well. I put it near Central Park, similar to where it's at in real life. This building was very challenging and took me a long time, but the end result is more than worth it. Home Alone 2 is amazing, and having a LEGO build to represent it is so exciting as a fan of the movies. And for a size comparison, here's how it looks next to the Home Alone house set. I was really excited to make this comparison to show you guys how big this build actually is. But we are not done yet. Now that the build is actually integrated into the city, there's a few more details that we need to add. The limo and the cheese pizza that Kevin gets.
A limousine and a pizza.
And of course, I wouldn't forget the Pigeon Lady. And yeah, she's literally called the Pigeon Lady. She doesn't have a real name. Maybe that is her birth given name. I don't know. You can now recreate the ending of the movie where Kevin gives her the turtle dove. So that's my custom Lego Plaza Hotel. I hope you like it, and I hope it brings back some nostalgic memories of watching Home Alone 2 with your family for the holidays. I know it definitely did for me. Subscribe, like, and share this video if you enjoyed. I've spent a lot of time on this video, and I want as many Home Alone fans to see it as possible. Comment what New York City location you want to see me build in Lego next, and have a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Oh, Dad!
Kevin! You spent $967 on road service!